Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel once again. My name is Kinsley, and today I'm going to give you a fair idea on what I am expecting gold to do. And today is 8th of October 2024. Before I begin with this analysis on gold, what I will first want to tell you is that don't force trade. Don't force trade. Wait for the trade to come to you. Wait for the trade to tell you that, look, I am done consolidating, or I am done with my pullback, or I am done with my reversal pattern. Now you can enter me. That is the first advice that I can give you. Because now if you look at gold, gold is what? Consolidating. Yes, you can trade the consolidations, but most of the times the possibility that you'll be losing is high. If you know how to trade consolidation, fine. If you don't, then please don't force trades to happen. Okay, now when you look at gold, currently gold is giving me a downtrend vibe, but the fact that I'm seeing that it is giving me a downtrend vibe does not mean that it cannot also buy. First scenario, the reason why I am expecting gold to sell here is because, one, gold has for the past days, this on the 4-hour time frame. When you look here, you will see that this is the 4-hour time frame. Gold for the past days has been giving me a lower high here. We have a lower high here. We have another lower high here. We have another lower high here, and then currently this one here is the current lower high that gold is what is printing. So as you can see, we have a lot of lower highs going on, and when you join our trend line, through like this, let me show you, you can see that gold is what trending down. Gold is trending down. So this is one reason why I am getting a selling vibe. And also one other thing that I want you to also understand here is that when you look at the trend line, this trend line that I have drawn, this trend line here, you see that gold has given me my first touch here, second touch here, third touch here. Can you see? Yeah, but this third touch, I was expecting it to push and then break out of this structure. But rather what happened was that when gold touched this trend line, it rather came and gave me a lower high, and then came down again, break the structure, came and retested again, and now it has broken out of this structure. As you can see, let me show you. Now gold has totally break out of this structure, and now it is trading here. Can you see? So now gold has break out of this trend line that I drew. Gold has broken out of this trend line, and after breaking out, it is consolidating here. So now we are looking at two possible scenarios here on gold. That is why I say that you do not have to rush trade. Now, because of this lower high here, because of this lower high, this is what I am expecting gold, my A+ setup. This is what I'm expecting gold to do. I am expecting gold to first break out of this structure, break this here, can you see? Then come down. This is what I'm expecting gold to do. And if this does not work out, remember that we have a counter trend line here. Remember this. We have a counter trend line here. So if this first scenario that I gave does not work out, then what I will expect gold to do again is to break out of this counter trend line and then out of this resistance zone, retest it again, and then we go up. We go up like this. I am not forcing myself to trade. No. There is these two types of patience that I want you to understand. And one is the patient to wait. Is to wait for your trade. It's to wait for your setup. Your setup to what? Cook. Your setup to cook. Meaning it is the patience that you will need in this market to wait for this setup for this scenarios that I've given you. Your patience to wait for it to tell you that, look, I am ready. I have either breakdown of this resistance zone and I am ready to go down. Enter me. Or the patience for you to wait for it to break out of this zone and then tell you that, look, I am ready. I have broken out of this resistance zone. So you can now enter. You see, that is the patience that you need. And if you're a scalper, fine. If you're a scalper, then you can move on to the 5-minute time frame and then try find your setups. A scalper will tell you that I've gotten myself an inverted head and shoulder. This left shoulder, this is the head, maybe waiting for another retest here. And then a scalper will tell you that, look, I want to buy to this zone. If you're a scalper waiting for another shoulder here, so this is the left, the right, and this will be the head. And then a scalper will move it up like that. Fine, if you're a scalper, fine. But I am not a scalper. So what I need is to make sure that I will be patient enough for the trade to really cook for me on my 4-hour time frame or on my 1-hour time frame and tell me that, look, I am ready to what? To be entered. And that is when I will ride the trade to the promised land. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also don't forget to hit on the post notification button. My name is Kingsley, and this is Freedom Holdings LLC. I'm out.